He's like, I'll put this stanky ass crown on. Why is it glowing green though? Welcome back to Mortal Kombat 11. Scorpion's death was disappointing still.
Yeah, blast him with the thing, Raiden. Yeah, and we took a real small break to drink soda and walk around and relax our throats a bit. And yeah, there was nothing good about that death. Melina had a better death, and she wasn't an icon. Well, she kind of is.
Yeah, like she's iconic, but still not Scorpion iconic.
No, like people who have never played the game know who Scorpion is. May not know his name, but they go, "Hey, that's that get over here guy, right?"
Yeah, that's that yellow ninja. You're that ninja. I missed the whole context of this fight.
Raiden was gonna kill Scorpion again. And Liu Kang's just like, "Yo, stop. Let's listen to him. He said he didn't kill him."
You know, Raiden's just a really terrible person in these games, isn't he?
Yeah, he's kind of an idiot. So, this is off topic entirely. But I started doing something that I consider kind of petty, but I think it's a lot of fun.
Yeah?
I got a new phone, so I had to re-download all of my apps and games and stuff that I had on my old one, right?
Yeah.
And because of that, Facebook has started recommending all of these terrible mobile games to me. And so what I do is every time I get one, I look at it in the App Store and I see if the actual game looks anything like the commercial. If it doesn't, I go back and I report it for false advertising.
Okay.
And that's just what I've been doing for the last, I don't know, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a surprising amount of fun. I don't think people realize that's a thing you can do.
Yeah?
Yeah, if you see something that's you want to give a shot and it's clearly not what it is, report it.
That's fair.
Because the App Store isn't going to do anything about it. At least let Facebook know.
That's fair. There is one phone game that Facebook keeps recommending me that I am kind of curious in, and it's that one where there's a bunch of different cats and it kind of looks like an idle game.
Oh, yeah.
That one looks kind of fun, and since I recently uninstalled Fire Emblem Heroes, I do have space on my phone and, you know, nothing else to do. Then again, been busy editing, so...
Yeah. Oh, he's not dead.
Okay. Shao Kahn's back. That's good.
Welcome back, Shao Kahn.
Welcome back to Shao Kahn.
Are we gonna have a con off?
Oh no, this is just a reference to Mortal Kombat 9.
Oh yeah, it's gonna show him kill him. Yeah, so not spoilers.
Yeah, not spoilers. I mean, it could be still considered spoiler for this game. I don't know, because we talked about it before this happened.
Yeah. Also, this makes his death look a lot more accidental than it did in. Wait.
I don't know what's going on now.
Oh, it's showing all of the different timelines where he's killed Liu Kang.
Okay, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I guess it's happened a lot more. I'm not familiar with this timeline though, where he's got the tattoos and shit.
Yeah, me either.
I do like this sequence though. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like it a lot. There's Zombo King.
This is an Armageddon.
Yeah. He has the tattoos on again.
Okay. Maybe that's something that happens, because he didn't have the tattoos in the Armageddon game.
Okay.
Huh.
Yeah, this is really excellently shot, by the way. I'm having a real hard time talking because it's fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
Props, NetherRealm. It's not often things can make me speechless. Ask this guy. He can't go see movies with me.
That is true. Have you ever had a friend that you go to a movie with and they'll talk through it?
I am really sorry. Everyone I've ever gone to go see a movie with tells me it's terrible to see movies with me.
Usually we just see Marvel movies, and you're usually pretty quiet throughout those. So, except that one time we saw Amazing Spider-Man in an empty theater. That was a good time though. That was just funny.
Yeah, and I'd like to defend myself a little bit.
Yeah.
The reason why I talk through movies so much is because that was my at-home experience with movies. I'd sit down with my family and we'd talk about the movie as we were watching it. I mean, that's what I do with just about any piece of media I enjoy. I'll talk to people while reading a book.
That's fair.
Timelines? Plural?
And, yeah, it's cool when we watch movies at my place. Although you are substantially quieter when I put an anime on that doesn't have a dub. I'm really surprised that some of the Funimation releases still don't have dubs, but whatever.
And I'll tell you the absolute reason why that is, because it's a lot harder to keep up.
Yeah. Especially with, like, Tatami Galaxy or The Night is Short, Walk On Girl.
Yeah, it talks fast. I'm dyslexic, I have to deal with that. It's just garbage.
But it's good to watch the movies.
It is. I enjoy them a lot. And, you know, I like to think that I make the movie-going experience better. Because it makes me have more fun. That means everyone's having more fun.
Of course.
Except that's not how it actually works, and it really frustrates people who grew up in a house where it's like you don't talk during movies at all.
Well, a lot of times when I was a kid,
Also, that crown's stanky.
it is like Kronika's fashion sense is pretty bad. On herself, that is. Everyone else gets a cooler design, and then she's like, I'll put this stanky ass crown on. Why is it glowing green though? Because it's a magic crown.
Let it have the blue etherealness everything else she's involved with has.
That's fair, or at least like sort of a translucent gray.
Yeah, just not a stinky green.
She looks like a sim that hasn't showered, but maybe only it's in Sims 5 where they gauge hygiene on each specific body part, so you gotta wash your hair and every now and again, or in this case, not hair.
Hey, goodbye, Liu Kang. You're getting snapped again.
No, I like Liu Kang. Don't take everything I like out.
No, that's what they're doing. You're not allowed to like anything anymore.
Damn it!
They got rid of the character arc that Jax had that you really liked.
Yeah.
They killed Human Scorpion, which you liked.
Yeah.
Ermac's not in the game. Kenshi's not in the game. Both of which you see dead.
I liked all of those things. I liked Human Scorpion too.
I think Ed Boon just hates you.
Yeah. Come on, Ed Boon. I bought your game. I'm a super stoked. Oh, he's alive. Okay, that's fine.
He's just laying awake and like, oh, that fucking fat kid'll hate this. I'll put this in the game just to ruin it. And the thing that pisses me off about Ermac, I'm getting myself mad.
Yeah.
Is he looks the best in this game as he ever has. His design is so fucking good, and you only get to see it from him falling off of a bridge.
Yeah.
And landing on a spike.
I do think I really liked playing Ermac in Mortal Kombat 9, but I think you are a little more attached to Ermac than I am.
Yeah, because he was the first character in Mortal Kombat who I saw, and I'm like, ooh, who the fuck is that? It's 8 minutes in, I can say that.
Yeah. And another thing that this game kind of kills the Mortal Kombat series that I like is they killed Kano, but I kind of accepted that at this point. Like, I'm more surprised that Kano made it this long.
Right. He got a good death.
He did get a good death. Like,
my hat is too big.
I do find it funny. Probably people are gonna be like, well, why do you hate Devora, but you like Kano, even though Kano is just as big of a scumbag as Devora is, and just more of how much with pride Kano wears his scumbaggedness.
Yeah,
He doesn't pretend to be loyal to people. He's upfront. Listen, you pay for my loyalty. That's it.
You have to pay more than the other guy. It's easy.
Because I don't dislike traitorous characters.
It's just, they have to be written in a specific way, otherwise they're just every traitorous character.
Pretty much.
Like, I've always been a big fan of Starscream.
Yeah, I've always liked Starscream too.
Because Starscream isn't just a traitorous character. He just only cares about number one, himself.
Which in early Transformers, I still find it so funny that, Megatron turns into a gun that Starscream has to use?
Yeah.
And he's completely helpless in the state of gun. And in his not-robot form, he still has a gun that he uses quite often.
You know, I have actually seen nothing of the original Transformers.
Yeah.
The first experience I ever had with Transformers was Beast Wars.
Okay. My brothers really liked Beast Wars, but I only vaguely remember it. And we had a few Beast Wars toys, and that's actually the most I remember of Beast Wars.
I remember Optimus Prime was a gorilla.
Yeah, we had Optimus Prime, and that was it.
Yeah. I liked one guy, he turned into a T-Rex.
Nice.
But he wasn't T-Rex sized.
Yeah.
He was the same size as everyone else.
That's just silly.
And his toy was smaller than everyone else's, and it was garbage.
That is amazing. Did you just see what happened there?
Did he just rip someone's skull off from their spine and then just beat more boys down with it?
Yes.
That is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
But you want to know how this boy transformed, Matt?
How?
You lifted his head up, there was a head underneath, and you pulled his arms to the side, and he had little arms on the inside.
That's hilarious. One of my favorite versions of Megatron, I don't remember from which Transformers series it is, but this is the one I actually watched growing up. He could turn into either, one, a three-headed dragon, all King Ghidorah style, or he could also turn into a speed tank. So, you know, that's like literally two of my favorite things, dragons and tanks.
Yeah, that's fair.
Get rocked, Jax.
Yeah, you almost flawlessed him.
I think I just got punched once.
Yeah.
I'm getting punched a lot more this time, though.
He's mad. Yeah, I've always been a big fan of Megatron when done well, because I really like his relationship with Optimus Prime. That it's not just hatred.
It's more of Megatron feels that Optimus Prime has failed as a leader.
Yeah.
Which I find interesting.
And that's always a much more interesting way to do it than how the movies have ever done it.
Are you talking the Michael Bay movies?
Yes.
Okay.
I haven't seen any of the old school Transformer movies. I imagine that they do it better.
Yeah, well, in the first Transformers movies, spoiler alert for a 20-year-old movie, Optimus Prime dies in the beginning, and it's actually Hot Rod who has to take control and be the leader, so there's not much of a relation in that.
Actually, did you know that that wasn't just a marketing ploy?
Yeah?
Yeah, the people behind the writing of it were actually planning to kill off Optimus Prime for a really long time. They always planned on making Hot Rod the Prime.
Okay.
Which, correct me if I'm wrong, that doesn't work at all with the lore. You don't become a Prime, people are Primes, right?
Early lore is a bit tricky, like, that's more of new lore type shit. I don't think that kind of stuff existed back in the original Transformers. Also, another thing that upsets is all it took is Raiden to be like, hey, stop being bad guy, and Jax is the bad guy. They literally wasted Jax this entire game.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he had one section of being a bad guy, but they didn't do much interesting with that, and now he's a good guy again, which I'm happy, but...
You don't get to play as him as a good guy. Awesome. Get
dunked on.
Yeah.
I do like this Beerus costume, though.
Yeah, it's solid. The one thing that Mortal Kombat's gotten a lot better about is masks. Because whenever they have the throwback costumes, people are so excited. I'm like, man, those look terrible in today's day.
I think they've done such a good job with the throwback costumes in this one, though.
Oh, the throwback costumes in this are better than they've ever been. Because they're reimagined classic costumes. They're not just the original costumes which were phenomenal at the time. They stood out in a huge sea of fighting games.
Yeah. Another thing that definitely helps.
That was cool.
That was cool. Another thing that helped Mortal Kombat stick out was the fact that they had such lifelike graphics for the time.
It's hard to believe, isn't it?
I mean, I had a DSiWare game that had. That's pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Also, this Raiden moveset's different from the base the base game Raiden moveset. It's a lot more fun to use.
Yeah?
Because I remember we were dunking on Raiden pretty early in this game, but now this is actually a lot of fun to play.
Okay. It actually has like approach options and stuff. Okay. Because that was the thing I didn't like about when I was playing as Raiden. Is that I just had to wait for you to come to me, and that's not how I like to play games.
Yeah, no, this moveset should be the... What are you doing, Raiden? Are you just gonna drop a bunch of chains on us?
Yeah! I mean, that's how you stop him.
Yeah? Okay.
You can't kill him, so you just trap him at the bottom of the blood sea.
That's fair, I mean. You know, Geras has been proven to be a guy that can punch people's heads off. I do find it silly that this is the way that they're taking them out of the story.
Yeah? I mean, that's a way to do it, though. Also, when did he get tied up, though? Because the chain just fell on him, right?
Yeah. Well, I think Raiden uses, like, electric powers to make it more fall around him being tied up. And, you know, at least they gave Raiden a bit of a monologue of, this will finish you.
Yeah.
Frost, the second most wasted character in this story.
Hey, it's more than they did with her in the last one.
That's true. And honestly, Frost isn't that popular of a character. I just like her.
I like her design a lot more in this game than in any of the past ones. It's due to that Kronika design, though. Girl, take some of your own advice, really.
Honestly. You know, it's like Kronika. You know how some people who have terrible relationships give good relationship advice?
You're talking to her.
Exactly. Anyways, Kronika's a good fashion lady that just doesn't have any sense of fashion.
Just like, yeah, I'll dip my fingers in Cheeto dust.
That's how you do it.
Get him. Aww.
That works.
Yeah.
Fitting of Frost to be defeated in such a lame manner.
It looked like you just kicked her in the head after she tripped, though.
Yeah.
Did she just shoot her head at you?
Yeah. She's like, not Alyssa. Yeah, Alyssa from Tekken.
Okay. Does Alyssa speak English?
No, she speaks Japanese.
Okay. Eddie spoke English, but now he speaks Portuguese like he's supposed to.
Yeah.
Who does speak English?
Steve and,
Bob.
Brian. When he's not laughing like a maniac.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's not it. King doesn't speak at all.
No.
I'm pretty sure he would speak Spanish if he did speak as well.
Yeah, because he's supposed to be from Spain, isn't he?
All I know is that he's a luchador wrestler, so.
Oh, okay. So maybe.
If so, she
Yeah.
is linked to them.
Mexico.
Yeah.
I lost where I was going. Let's go on a different topic.
Oh, okay. I was just saying because I like Tekken a lot. I think it is prime fighting game where it is right now.
Yeah.
It's both approachable, pretty easy to understand at a base level, but it still has that very high skill ceiling.
Yeah.
And if you just don't know how to deal with that, you can always play as Eddie.
That's true. You can always just play as Eddie.
Oh no, he's getting stanky.
Yeah. He's using his stank hands. Come on, Reverend Liu Kang. Take a shower.
Yeah. What's he even doing?
Soul magic, probably.
Yeah, soul magic always is green.
Because it kind of looks like Shang Tsung's whole. Ugh. Yeah, he's getting old.
Yeah.
But also, did they just kill Frost?
I don't know if they killed Frost. They used her to destroy all the robots first.
Which, I'll be kind of sad if they kill Frost. But, you know, that one I get. You know, not that many people actually care that much about Frost.
Like, it wasn't half the reception that a teaser of that new Cybot was gonna be in the game got.
Exactly.
They just went, what? The game comes out tomorrow. There's another character? No, it's Frost.
Yeah, that was the reaction. I was pretty jacked.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense that they'd kill her. This is not for you.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat 11, not Mad Edition.
I still really enjoy this game, so it's a lot of fun.
Look at him. He's no longer stanky.
He took a shower before fighting Raiden.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna fight. Am I gonna fight him as Raiden though? I feel like I've already done 4 fights.
Yeah, and we're getting to where most of them end.
Who knows? Maybe they give Raiden an extra long chapter.
It could be, because we're getting close to the end.
Yeah, I believe the next chapter is actually the last chapter.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
Alright. Who do you think will play as?
I don't know. I don't know, Johnny Cage.
That was your early thought going in.
Probably not though. I actually looked up who I was supposed to play so that I could practice as a character that I was supposed to play. I think it's actually Liu Kang.
Oh, alright. So he gets 2, technically.
Yeah. I mostly played as Kung Lao in the other one though, so. So.
Did you get any practice in?
I got some Liu Kang practice because like it was after the Liu Kang story chapters that I played that Shaolin Monk's trial thing, tower.
Oh, yeah. And you got pretty good towards the end of that.
I don't know how to do the infinite bicycle kick, but I know how to play as him at the very least.
It's not infinite. You can just do it 3 times in a row. Which is full screen, but
yeah.
God, bicycle kick just never got any better, did it?
No, it never did.
I really like Raiden's fatal blow in this. I think it's one of the best ones he's ever had, really.
I mean, there's only been like 2 games where the X-ray moves and fatal blows were a thing.
I actually hear that his in Injustice was better.
Okay.
Yeah, we just never got that DLC.
Yeah, because I didn't like Injustice that much, to be honest.
Yeah, and that's fair. I didn't care for it either. It felt like everything came out fast and cleanly, but it had too much end lag.
Yeah, like this game has that sort of same feeling to it, but I don't know, I feel like the Mortal Kombat characters are just a lot better designed than the Injustice characters.
Yeah, they can do a lot more with their own characters, I'm sure, than they can with characters that they're legitimately buying from somebody.
Well, Warner Brothers owns DC, and Warner Brothers is the people who currently own the Mortal Kombat.
Well, right.
Yeah, so, like, I think they still have, well, the licensing on Injustice isn't probably the worst, honestly.
No, it's not, but they do know these characters a lot more in-depth.
That's fair. Also, this is gonna be the first one that I lose.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Unless I can pull back and come back in the century.
Yeah. Fingers crossed, man. Do you want me to take over and talk about bullshit for a minute?
Maybe. I don't know. I think I might be able to pull this off.
Okay.
Maybe.
Well, anyways, I'm gonna talk about in Fallout, they recently... Never mind, we're done.
We done.
See ya, kids.
See ya, kids.
Not necessarily just yet. We got time.
We got time!
Yeah. See if this is the end of Raiden's story.
Will have to kill me.
You'll have to kill me.
Nah,
Nah,
you
man.
are already dead.
He is. I thought that you couldn't do that.
You know, maybe if you learned Quan Chi magic.
Maybe. I mean, it'd be nice if...
You just looked at Quan Chi's books and was like, oh, that's how we did it.
Yeah, I could have brought everyone back forever ago.
Oh. Okay, so he's doing something to Liu Kang now.
Yeah, he's giving him God powers.
Dude, Liu Kang as a younger god? Since he's not an elder god.
Yeah. A god boy.
God boy. God mode activated. Oh, are we playing Terminator?
Yeah. Or Metal Gear Solid 2.
Mm-hmm.
Kept you waiting, huh? Fire God Liu Kang.
Jesus. Okay.
Alright. Pause?